Hey, we'll start about 10:10.
Sounds good.
We're on there. Talk about a few things. Should be good to go.
Right there.
Okay.
That does it.
Huh? Well, St. Clair goes together. Plus Cambridge. Go right. You go. If you get on 70, go left. Off 77, you go Cambridge. You go right. You go left. It's all right, Nick. They're pretty good. This is a tough draw. It is. We might be able to see
Called the fire and coaches corner. We called the fire and coaches corner.
We used to have a section down there that said fire coaches.
Yeah, this one here. Yeah, no, it's a house. There's no delay. He'll run my motor in and Time you're ready.
Ready?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jim Mayo Memorial Stadium in the Ohio State Football Playoffs. For tonight in Region 23, Division 6, the homestanding Fairland Dragons will entertain the Buckeye Trail Warriors. This Warrior team comes in with a 4-5 record, but they're a lot better than their record indicates. My name's Jack Harris. Along with me is Dave Carroll, and we'll be bringing you the game. Coach, how about some notes on this team?
Well, I don't have a whole lot, but I got a little bit. As you said, they're 4-5. They're 0-2 in their league, but they play in a good league. I mean, they're about 3 hours north of us. If you're familiar with going up 77 and hitting Cambridge, you off 77, you take left, you go to Cambridge, you go right, you're going to find these guys. They're in Old Washington. It's on 70. So
I think they're closer to Pittsburgh than they are to
they
us.
are. He just told me. He said they're 45 minutes from Pittsburgh, 3 hours from us. But I will tell you, I'll go through and I did find out some information on them. Found out who they played. They played Caldwell. They won that game 38-22. They played Harrison Central High School, which I've never heard of. They lost to them 21-14. They played Barnesville, which is like 5 minutes from them. They're playing Cold Grove tonight.
They're the number 4 seed.
Okay. And they lost to Barnesville 27-20. They played Claymont High School. They won that one 18-3. They lost to Indian Valley 38-0. They played I don't know how you say it.
Tuscarawas.
Yeah, Central Catholic. They're in New Philadelphia. They beat them 44-14. They played Malvern, which is a conference team. Now, Malvern's usually pretty daggone good.
They're a division above them, too.
I mean, they're good. Malvern, they lost to Malvern 26-24. And I remember the past few years, Malvern's the team that's put Simmons Valley out, in Lawrence County, has put them out in the playoffs. Then they played East Canton, lost to them 14-6. And then they beat Newcomerstown 58-26.
Well, just looking at those notes you got there, they didn't lose by much.
Well, here's the thing.
Indian Valley was the worst defeat at 38-0. This team is
they're better than what their record says. I mean, they are.
We were just watching them warm up, and they look very athletic. Quarterback seemed to be looked like he was about 6'4", left-handed boy. His name's Nick Newhart. Tonight, the Dragons come in with a record of 8-1, and number 2 seed in the district, in the region, and Buckeye Trail comes in at the number 15 seed. But they are a better. I heard this from day one. They're better than their seed.
They deserve a higher seed.
Yes.
Definitely.
But
well, let's talk about them just a little bit. We don't know much about them. Well, here's what we do know. They run a jet or fly sweep or a buck sweep, which if you guys at home, if you watch any football on TV, it's a quick handoff. They'll try to get outside. And we'll hold off just a minute.
we're going to have the national anthem right now, so we're going to take a pause. Anthem sounded better under direction of Keith Carper and Susan Dunphy. Let's say a little prayer, Coach. What do you say?
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you thanking you for all the blessings of life you allow us to have. We ask protection and your hand of safety among all these football players, cheerleaders, band members, directors, assistant coaches, all the support staff, Lord. We pray that the officials will be safe and have a great game. And we also ask that you bless each and every one of these fans and let them exhibit great sportsmanship. And we ask traveling mercies for all those who came from Buckeye Trail, which is 3 hours away, Lord. These things we ask in your precious name. Amen.
Amen. All right. All right, let's finish up. As I said, they run a jet sweep. They run the buck sweep. From everything I've heard, number one is their go-to guy. His name's Franco Rome, and I guess he does it all. I mean, that's what I've heard. You know, they play a really aggressive defense. They get to the ball quick.
They're a good-looking team, good-sized team. Franco Rome is a 171-pound, 5'10" senior running back.
He looks bigger than that to me, though, from up here.
Oh, I tell you what, they're a good-looking team. It looks like they've dressed about 30, 35 kids, and they just made their way onto the visitor sidelines, and we're now waiting the Dragons to come out. We still have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go before the kickoff.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I think the key to tonight's game is. First of all, is going to be the weather. You and I just talked about this. In about 3 minutes, we're going to have rain already on this field that's nothing but a bunch of soup.
As the athletic director, Jeff Gorby, instructed me, he said, could you use the word quagmire tonight? I think it pretty much describes the field conditions. I know there's guys that have been here working hours putting down dry turf and
well, they've had it tarped for a couple of days, which has had to help. But
I drove by here Wednesday and saw the tarp or Thursday. They lined the field on Wednesday night knowing it was going to rain quite a bit on Thursday, which it did. But we have pretty muddy conditions out there. But the thing about it is, like I said, they got to play on the same field and we got to play on the same field.
That's right.
It just eliminates mistakes. I remember the Portsmouth game, and we talked about the center snap, the special teams, footing, and you got to get people on the ground.
That's
you
right.
got to be
so you know
sure
what that means
tacklers.
in a game like this? You got to run the football. So that means your offensive and your defensive line has to get the job done.
Right.
Has to.
Right, and I don't see any areas except maybe the sidelines that look like they have any kind of good footing. But it is what it is. We've got about, I think it's about 57 degrees, and I see the umbrellas going up, Coach. Right at 7 o'clock it was supposed to rain, and I guess it's starting to come down.
And guess what? You and I are dry up here in the booth.
Oh, yeah,
we're not
buddy.
down on the field getting wet.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you what, we can do this too while we're here. Let's talk about some of the seeds and what we're going. If we run out of time, we'll do it. Number 1, Fort Fry, they're 7-1. They're playing number 16, Johnstown Northridge, which are 5-5. I think Fort Fry will probably take that one pretty easy. Locally, we got the number 4 seed, Barnesville. They're taking on the Grove, the number 13 seed. Barnesville's 8-1, Cold Grove's 5-4. The number 5 seed, Sims Valley, they're 9-0. They're playing number 12, Kip Columbus at 6-4, and I know nothing about them at all.
No, but they're going to have to play at Sims Valley, and I don't think their field conditions are going to be much better than what we're
Probably
looking at
not.
right now.
Number 8, Nelsonville York, they're 7-3. They're playing number 9, 6-3, Centerburg. That's probably going to be a pretty good game. And then whoever the winner of this game tonight will play the winner of number 7, Columbus Afrocentric. They're 6-3, and number 10, Worthington Christian. They're 7-2. So.
Well, Coach, it looks like Buckeye Trail Warriors won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. And it looks like they're going to place the ball down on the right hash mark because that's where there seems to be a lot of grass. And here come the Dragons to the home sideline. And the officials are waiting. We have about 25 seconds till the clock runs down to 0. I think one of the factors, like you were talking about, the running game, Fairland has a lot of weapons. This Cam Kitts, they've really kind of featured him the last couple games, and he has got some wheels, especially when you put Brumfield in front of
Coach,
him.
I know, but we've got 4 backs. We've got Xander. We've got Brumfield. We've got Kitts. We got Zion Martin.
And Xander Smith.
That's what I said. Xander. I mean, we've got.
Now the Dragons are now going to take the field back deep as Cam Kitts, number 1, and number 8, Xander Smith. 2 of the fellows we were talking about that are very dependent offensive weapons.
I'll be anxious to see if they really do kick off to Xander.
Well, Xander is standing on the 10-yard line, and Kitts is standing on the 25. And here's the kickoff, and it's a squib kick right down the middle. Number 3 is Zion Martin with it. He starts to the right sideline, and he's tackled in there by number 34, Cohen Egan. Got him around the ankles and brought him down at about the 33-yard line. So,
Coach,
ball on the right hash.
center
Yes.
snaps are going to be big tonight.
Yes, sir. This is, I remember the Portsmouth game. We had a lot of them, especially early in the first quarter, excuse me. All right, the Dragons come out, and they've got 1 receiver wide right. Number 6, is that Nate Kinesi, or is that a different number?
That's Xander out there, I think.
Oh, 8, I'm sorry, Xander. Handoff. It's to Brumfield, and he runs hard right up the middle. If he can keep his feet, he's going to have a big one. But he's brought down by number 20, Brady Hastings, a 6'1 sophomore, 181-pounder. Finally got him, but boy, did Brumfield hit that hole. It seems like every game he starts out with a huge run, and he got about 10, 20, 30, about 36, 37 on that carry, Coach. And they're back in the same set. Power backfield. Peyton Jackson calls the snap, and he hands it again. Same play. This time they're ready for it, but he's going to get about 3 or 4, maybe 5 on the play. Brumfield is the early workhorse for the Dragons. Gain of 4 on the play. Ball sitting on about the 29-yard line of the Buckeye Trail Warriors.
I think we're going to go with a wider group this time. We had some Cam Kitts checked into the ball game.
Yes, where they're going to have twins right for sure. Probably a wing. You know, they got a tight end to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. On the right side of Jackson. Jackson takes the snap, and he's going to keep it. And he turns it up behind Brumfield, and it looks like he's going to get the first down, about a gain of 7 or 8 on the play. And the Dragons threatening down close to the red zone. Ball resting on the 22-yard line. This time they'll be in twins left. Tight end to the right. Still in the power back field. Zion Martin to the right of Jackson. Brumfield in the pistol behind him. He's going to hand Brumfield, and he hits the hole, and he's met, but he spins out, and now he's going down the right sideline, and he's inside the 5-yard line. Man, what a run that was. He hit in there, looked like they had him knocked down for at least about a 1-yard gain, and he spun to the right and went down the right sideline inside the 5, about a 2.5.
Hey, you know what? Man with a lower center of gravity won that time.
Hey, you know what? Mama, there goes that man. This time they're in the wing left, 1 receiver to the left, power backfield to the left, and they hand it to Brumfield again, and he's in untouched for the score. Dragons take the opening kickoff and move right down the field with 10:13 to go in the first quarter. Dragons lead 6-0 with the extra point coming up, and Alex Bruce is on the field, and they're going to attempt the kick.
Are we moving on to a hash?
The holder is Bryson Hunt, and I guess they are going to move it a little bit. They should. There's 3 holes down there.
Well, I'll tell you
I
what.
mean, they're mud holes.
For you guys at home, if you don't know, you're allowed to move the ball wherever you want on the extra point.
Yes, between the hashes.
You can tell them where you want to place it. So.
All right, Peyton Jackson will be snapping the ball. Bryson Hunt the holder, and Alex Bruce the kicker. The snap is good. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Dragons lead 7-zip. 10 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. Now we'll see what the Buckeye Trail Warriors can answer or not. Man, that was good hard running by Brumfield, wasn't it?
Well, and you know what? On a night like tonight, for you folks at home, this is what you have to be able to do to win a ball game. In this kind of conditions.
Sometimes you're limited as to what you can do. I don't know if the rain's falling out there or not, but I see the umbrellas are still up.
Well, I'm not going to walk outside and find out.
Okay, bub.
You want somebody can text us and let us know if it's raining outside. I'm staying in
That's
here.
fine. We can yell out the window.
Well, I guess we could. You know, we got a good crowd here tonight.
Yes. And they brought a very good-sized crowd.
Yes, they
Let's see,
did.
one of
For
them
traveling 3 hours, they did.
See, one of them's got a tent over there. I hope they don't make them move it.
Well,
'Cause
I know that you're not supposed to have them on this side, but let's hope that
Alex
let
Bruce steps
them
off
go.
his 10 yards, turns to the right 3 yards, and now he approaches the ball. And there's the kick, and it's a short pooch kick to the left, number 5, Jason Alloway. And he's going to be met at about the 34-yard line. I think it was number 32, Will Calicote on stop for the Dragons.
folks, I don't know how long we're going to be able to see number because once these guys start getting
Well, when they get muddy, we better memorize them quick. All right, in the shotgun, number 4, Nick Newhart. And now he sends number 1, Frank Rome, out to the left. We got twins left and one receiver to the right. He comes in motion. And quarterback keeps it right up into the 5 area. For those of you who don't understand that when I say that, usually the holes are numbered even on the right side of the center, 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And on the left side is 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And that quarterback keep was in the 5 area. Now they come out, and this time there is a back. Pro set, shotgun, 1 receiver right, 1 left. Tight end right with the wing, and hands off to number 1, Rome. And he brought down on the play.
J.D. Brumfield on the tackle.
J.D. Brumfield.
Couldn't see a number.
You can't see his number now. It's all mud. We have to depend on Coach Ward. He's got a spotter over there. He's got better eyes than we have.
That's right.
They bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Warriors. This time they're in the same set. Newhart takes a snap. He's looking to throw, and it's incomplete. That ball looked like it slipped right out of his hand.
I couldn't tell if it slipped or somebody hit it.
For number 15, Donovan Geiger. And looks like the Warriors are sending in the punting unit, and it's 4th down and 9. Ball resting just inside the 35-yard line. Back to punt. Can't see the number. Looks like it might be number. Snap is high, but he corrals it, kicks it. Nice kick right down the middle. Our Steeler Leap is back, and he's going to let it roll. And that kicker was, number 6? Brendan Bates.
I'd have liked to see Steeler Lip make a play on that ball.
He had a nice hop there. He probably could have come up and made the play, like you said. Yeah, that kicker was number 6, Brendan Bates. And the ball is going to be downed at the Fairland 27-yard line. Dragons take over on their second possession of the quarter, leading 7-0 with 8:49 to go in the first quarter. Dragons come out in twins right. And the power backfield set again. That's Zion Martin. And J.D. Brumfield to the left. It's going to be a quarterback keep. Peyton Jackson turns it up, and he gets about 6 or 7 on the play. Maybe just a 5-yard gain. That is a 5-yard gain for Peyton Jackson. Brings up 2nd down and 5, ball on the 32. Oh, I want to say hello to all the Buckeye Trail Warrior fans. I know they're watching tonight.
Yes, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Yes, I know.
We hope you all enjoy the broadcast.
Yes, it's a long drive, and some of them would just rather sit at home and watch, which I probably would have been one of them. Handoff is to Brumfield to the left side. He doesn't get much. He gets about 2 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Dragons. 3rd down and 3 yards to go. Ball sitting on the 35-yard line. It does look like there's decent field over there on that side, Coach. Xander Smith goes out wide to the left. And they have a tight end to the right and Steeler Leap on the wing. And they thought they drew him off into the zone. And
5 on the clock. Have to take a
they're gonna
timeout.
have to take a timeout. Melvin Cunningham, the head coach of the Dragons, calls timeout with about 3 seconds to go on the play clock. Dragons thought they had them drawn off sides there. The officials said they did not enter the zone.
And, Coach, we don't know where this crew's from tonight. We were not told for the ball game.
No, they're all always assigned. You never know where these guys are from. They're probably not from
Around here,
or they're probably not from around Buckeye Trail. So that's the way it should be. Should be an impartial. Well, they should always be impartial, but I'm sure it's a good crew. They don't look real flag happy right now. I'm
knock
glad
on
to see
wood.
that.
Well, if we end up having flags like we did the last 2 or 3 weeks, that's not going to be good for us.
Dragons come out this time. Trips to the right. 1 receiver to the left. Cam Kitts to the left. Schmidt. Hunt. Jackson takes a snap. He rolls to the right. He passes out to Schmidt. And he's tackled by number 6, Brendan Bates. But it's enough for a 1st down. He gained about 5 yards on the play, so it's going to bring up 1st down and 10 for the Dragons. Ball sitting on the 43-yard line. 7:22 to go on a running clock.
Coach, and that was a nice, safe pass right there.
Yeah.
Flooded this side,
Those
rolled
are the
him
kind
out.
you have to execute in these kind of field
That's right.
conditions and this kind of weather.
Hit the short man on it. It's a great job.
This time, Dragons come out on 1 receiver to the left, wing left, and tight end left. And they're going to run left with Brumfield, and he hits it hard, and he's running hard. He's got 10, 15, 17 yards on the carry. It's going to be another 1st down for the Dragons. Ball now on the plus side of the 50.
Now, Coach, we can give JD all the accolades we want, but you know what? It's those
Absolutely.
guys up front
You're right.
that are getting that hole for him to get
You're
through.
right. It's those guys up front. And we're going to have to give a shout-out to those guys, too. I know Mason Ward's at center, and Casey Hudson's in there.
Stephen Rhodes is in there.
Trey Black. There's the snap. Brumfield gets it. This time he's right up the gut, and he's got another 17 yards on the carry. Man, he's running with a purpose. Mama, there goes that man. Dragons pick up another first
Coach
down.
Mount, I mean, these, Buckeye Trail's got 8 or 9 guys in the box.
Well, I'm
We're
telling
still
you,
running
it's
the
just
ball.
like you just brought up. Them guys up front are making some holes, and JD's hitting it hard, and they are. He's reaping the benefits of the great blocking up front. This time we're going to go twins to the right, wing left, tight end left. Snap. They're going to toss to Brumfield, and he runs into number 4. I think that's Nick Newhart on the tackle. Oh, it was Perry, Charlie Perry, number 7. 6'3", 181-pound sophomore.
Yep. Need to get that down
Dragons
marker
in the
fixed on the
trip.
other side.
This time they do jump into the zone, and the official on the far sideline throws his flag. So that's going to give the Dragons a free 5 yards. Let's bring up a second down and short for the Dragons. It'll be second down, 2 yards to go. Ball sitting on the 23-yard line. Excuse me. It looks like it's... No, it's on the 18-yard line. Brumfield offset to the right of Jackson.
That's the first time I've been in trips tonight, isn't it, Coach?
Trips right. He's looking right down the middle. Wide open is Xander Schmidt. He runs a skinny post right down the middle. Wide open. No one around him. And Peyton Jackson laid it right in there for the Dragons' second touchdown of the first quarter. 5:33 to go in the first quarter. Dragons up 13-0. And we're going to put it down again for Alex Bruce.
You know, that was
Alex Bruce?
Yes, that was a nice play call. You know that?
Yes, it was. Bryson Hunt to hold. Peyton Jackson snap. Good snap. Good hold. And the kick looks like it went under. Oh, it did. It just went over the crossbar. I mean, it couldn't have been a foot over it. But it is good, and the Dragons lead 14-0. 5:33 to go in the first quarter.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't see this coming.
No, I didn't see this quick strike. But I'm telling you, J.D. Brumfield is running with a purpose tonight. He's moving right on down the line, brother.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, we got a lot of people that I've been getting some messages here. We got a lot of people that are home watching because they want to come out. Bill Grimm sent a text that we need to have a contest, meaning you to go out, see who can run fastest and slide on the field. And slide through the mud. I told him we wouldn't do that.
Tell him we'd do it after he does it.
Oh, well, you know what? He probably would come down and do it. There you go, Bill Graham. There's your shout out, buddy. He said he's in watching from the garage tonight.
Oh, he got a nice garage out there, too.
Yeah, he does.
Hello, Bill. Hello, Heather. Alex Bruce approaches the third kickoff. And this one's a lot deeper, right down the middle. And it is taken on about the 13-yard line by, he's still up, he's still going. As soon as I get a number, I'll give you a name.
6?
He's number 1.
Was it 1?
Frank Rome.
Okay.
Franco Rome. So he gets it out to the 37-yard line, and the Warriors start their second drive of the first quarter. 5:26 to go. The Dragons up 14-0. This time, the quarterback's in the shotgun, takes a snap, hands to number 1. He hits up in the 6 area. And number 1, Franco Romo, and he doesn't get much, but he gets about 1.5 yards. It'll bring up second down and 9 yards to go.
Did you see how hard and how fast he hit that hole, though? He's quick.
Yes, he is.
He's
They
quick.
Better make sure they get him on the ground because he looks like he's got some wheels. This time they're going to come out in 2 tight ends with a wing left and a wide receiver to the right. Quarterback keeps it up in the 6 area, and he's taken down in there by number 2, J.D. Brumfield. Nope, I stand corrected. That was Xander Schmidt, number 8, on the tackle. 4:33 on a running clock. Brings up third down and long 6. Long 5, maybe 6 yards to go. The Warriors come out, wide receiver right, wing to the left, the tight end to the right. He's going to run the same play. He turns it up, and he's going to get the same result, about 1 yard gain, if that. And that's going to bring up fourth down and about 5 for the Warriors. Ball sitting on the 44-yard line. And it looks like they're going to, I don't know what's going on over there. The officials
I think he's
are
going to call a
conferring.
timeout.
And the head coach for the Buckeye Trail Warriors takes a timeout.
Portsmouth 7, Zane Trace 0. Portsmouth West 7, Burton 0.
Portsmouth
We
West
also have an
ahead of
update,
Williamsburg.
Coach.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I
Did you hear
saw
that?
it. Barnesville's 14-0 on Coldgrove right now. 2:30 left to go in the first. So thanks to Bill Graham for that. He sent that one. Portsmouth was up over Zane Trace 7-0. We'll have to see if we can find y'all some more scores. I'll be anxious to see how Ironton does tonight too in Sims Valley. They're going to go for it. Looks like it.
Yes, they're coming out, lining up, and they're going to go for 4th down and 3 at their own 44-yard line. It's not a bad decision. You're down 14.
Well, it's playoff football. I mean, what does he have to lose here? I'm not going to say I disagree. I mean, Fairland's had the ball twice, run it right down their throat, so why not?
This time, it's intercepted. Pass is intercepted by Xander Schmidt. He's brought down at about the 35-yard line. And that pass was intended for Charlie Perry, and he brought him down.
Maybe he should have punted that.
Well, we can say that now.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, folks at home, believe it or not, that was a pretty safe pass.
Yes.
It really was. Xander just made a good play and stopped in front.
Broke on the ball very quickly, stepped in front of the receiver, and he returns it down to the 34. One here would really go a long way for the Dragons. The Dragons come out and one receiver to the right, a wing right, and 2 backs in the backfield. And Peyton Jackson runs to the right, and he's going to keep it, and he turns it up the sideline. He's down to the 20, and he steps out at about the 20-yard line. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Dragons.
Coach, we got an update. Looks like Sims Valley's up 7-0 with 5:03 left in the first quarter over Columbus Kip or Kip Columbus, however you say that. Fort Fry 7-0 over Northridge.
Dragons come out of the huddle. We got Cam Kitts wide to the left. Steelers leap on the wing, and 2 backs in the backfield with Peyton Jackson. He hands it to Brumfield. He hits in the 7 area. He's got some room. And now there's the first flag of the game.
Hold.
Looks like we got holding on the Dragons.
Not sure.
That is the call.
Can't
so that's
see
going to bring up.
I can't see the number. I can see the person, but I can't see the number.
If he called it right there on the line of scrimmage, that's going to bring up 1st down and 20. We almost went a whole quarter without a flag.
Well.
And now we got a timeout. Timeout. Buckeye Trail. And then is their 2nd timeout of the half. Or this quarter. Or the half. You only get 3 per half.
Think about this, though. That's not a bad place to call timeout. I mean, you're already down 14-0, driving the ball straight down the throat. He's got to make some adjustments right now. He can't wait till halftime. He's got to make some adjustments on the fly. Horse is going to get out of hand pretty fast.
Well, that's going to cost the Dragons 10 yards, and it's going to bring up 1st down and 20 or 21. That might have been a hold about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Ball be placed back at the 30-yard line. Dragons come out and 1 receiver to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Cedar Leap on the wing next to the tight end. Jackson takes a snap and he hands his eye on Martin. He goes right up the gut. He's still running and he's taken down in there.
Hey, Coach, he's still got 7 or 8 yards on that.
Yes, that was a good run right up the gut. He got
nice
about 7 or 8 yards and bring up second down and 13. Jackson comes in from the sideline with the play from Coach Cunningham. This time they come out. Bryson Hunt, Steeler Leap going wide left, trips to the left. Hunt, Leap, and Schmidt. And wide to the right, Cam Kitts. And Jackson rolls to his left. He's looking.
There's your flood.
And he threw it. Sailed right over his head, out of bounds. Intended for Bryson Hunt. Going to bring up third down, 13 to go for the Dragons.
He needs to get about half of it here and then go forward on fourth.
Oh, they're definitely in 4-down territory, but it would be a little better for the Dragons if they were able to pick up about 7 or 8 here. Make it a more manageable 4th down. This time they come out and trips to the right. Single receiver left. Jackson alongside Brumfield. He drops straight back. He looks, throws right down the middle. And there's Steeler Leap in the back of the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. And the Dragons take a 20-0 lead with 2:17 to go in the first quarter. Well, that's a beautiful ball, wasn't it?
Oh, my. And guess
Laid
what?
it right in there, right over the defender's
that's what
head.
I'm saying. There's nobody but Cedar could have got that ball. Beautiful pass.
Steeler Leap on the catch for the Dragon touchdown.
You know, this first quarter, Fairland's shown what kind of weapons they actually have.
There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Dragons take a 21-0 lead with 2:17 to go in the first quarter. Well, things couldn't have started out better for the Dragons. They had 3 possessions and got 3 touchdowns.
That's starting out pretty good. Only 1 penalty so far. Well, I'm trying to find some updates here, Coach. Still, West still 7-0 over Berg. I'm just kind of shocked at that one. Portsmouth 7 over Zane Trace. Let's see if we got anything else. Ironton 14, Wellston 0. I figure that'll be a blowout.
Back deep for Buckeye Trail, Jansen Alloway, number 5. And the other one is Braden Williams, I think. We apologize for getting these names wrong. Buckeye Trail's in the white jerseys, and they're starting to get pretty muddy. So it makes it tough for us to see. The kick is right down the middle. This time Alloway comes up. He grabs it, and he starts to the right. And he's met at about the 26-yard line.
Coach, got a couple updates. Berg and West are tied at 7. Portsmouth is up 14-0 over Zane Trace.
That was Garrett Spence on the tackle for the Dragons. Bring up first down and 10 for the Warriors at about the 27-yard line.
Another update. Looks like Barnesville 14-6 over Colgrove. Colgrove has scored.
The Warriors come out and 1 receiver to the right. This time they hand it to Franco Rome, and he turns it up for about a 5-yard gain. And it's going to bring up second down and 5 for the Warriors. Nice run there by Franco Rome.
You know, I think if he'd have looked outside, he could have got more yardage. I think he missed that.
They have 3 receivers over here to the right. They're going to run the quarterback keep, and he's not going anywhere. He's going to be thrown for a 1-yard loss. Casey Hudson on the play for the Dragons.
Mr. Hudson's doing a little celebrating. I believe he was told by the official he needed to get back on his side of the ball.
That's right. There's no time to be getting a penalty for taunting. Dragons in there 4-3. This time, Warriors twins left and 1 receiver right. They're going to run the quarterback keep again, and he's going to be brought down by number 74 for the Dragons. That's Nick Knight.
Big Nick Knight. Nick is a healthy young man.
Yeah, just a paltry 400 pounds.
But you know what? He's a teddy bear. He's a great kid.
Yeah.
He's super
I
nice.
can't ask any more than that.
He really is. He's super. All right, going to go for it again.
They're going on 4th down and 2. This time they're going, oh, we got a fumble on the play, and they're not going to get anything out of it. They fall on it, but it's going to be a loss of a couple, and it's going to bring up a turnover on downs. And it's going to be Dragon ball in plus territory around the 34-yard line of the Buckeye Trail Warriors.
So let me ask you, would you have gone for it there again?
I don't know. The score's getting to a point where they're thinking they've got to get some kind of momentum. Wasn't a bad call, just a bad execution.
Well, and how much did that center snap have to do with that slop right out there?
Field conditions have, the ball boys really got a big job tonight, don't they? They got to keep that ball dry.
Absolutely.
And if I'm correct, you only get like 2 balls to use. You get a kicking ball and 2 balls to use to run your plays. And
you know what? I don't know. When you get bad conditions like that, do they let you have extra?
I would think that they
I
should
think they
anyway.
Do. I can see the rain hitting the ground now, Coach.
Yes, it's raining now. And I see a whole lot more umbrellas up now, Coach.
Well, Coach, I brought you some dinner tonight.
Hey,
and so I'm
going to wear it out here,
let
brother.
Let me tell you.
About
so
halftime.
It's baked rotini, so you're going to like this, but I gotta brag on Frank Falks. Frank's got to give him a shout out because I buy beef from him every year. And let me tell you, that meat you're going to have is
remember
so
Frank.
Oh,
Good kid.
good kid.
We got-
well, he's my age. What are you talking about? Good
Well,
kid?
you're all just pups as far as I'm concerned. 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dragons up 21-0. They'll take over at about their own 34-yard line. Peyton Jackson looking for the signals. He's back in the shotgun. Brumfield beside him on the right. We got twins to the right and twins to the left. Brumfield moves over to the left now. Sends Xander Schmidt in motion. Fakes to him. They throw it out there to, I think that's Cam Kitts. Number 1 on the reception.
Quick
Excuse
update.
me. That was Gavin Davis, number 9.
Quick update. Ironton up 20-0. First quarter.
Wow. What quarter?
First quarter.
Oh, first quarter. 20.
Now they're playing Wellston, like I said.
That was good enough for about 10 yards. Maybe 12. Ball at the 22. Brumfield in the pistol. He hands to him. This time he is met head on at the line of scrimmage by number 40, Logan Hinkle.
I believe he was
5'7", 186-pound senior
he was on a blitz. Had to be.
linebacker.
He was on a blitz.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Dragons 21, Buckeye Trail Warriors 0. Okay, I guess it's time for some shout-outs.
I think you better get started. You got your list again
I know.
tonight.
I'm going to start out with the boys from Florida. Ricky Ray Roberts wanted me to tell everybody he was the greatest baseball player ever. never came out of Fairland. But I don't know that he can be Steve Miller. Steve Miller pitched for the Reds farm team. Well, hello, Ricky Ray. He's down there watching the game with Barry Gill and his wife Tanya and probably daughter Megan. I want to say hello to Roger Ramey, longtime assistant coach of mine in basketball. There's some other Floridians. Well, I don't know. They live in Columbus, but they're down in Florida watching the game. Rob and Debbie Stife, they're watching in Florida. He claims to be Steelers' favorite uncle, but his brother-in-law, J.D. Leap, might argue with that. J.D.'s watching the game, I'm sure, down in Florida. And another shout-out. You know this guy. He was over at the hospital, and my daughter saw him, and he said to make sure she said hello from him. Brian Cannonball Wells.
Oh, Cannonball. I graduated with Cannonball.
Oh, great guy. Great guy. He's really active in the Chesapeake youth leagues, and really nice fella. I'll get the rest of them here in just a little bit. I don't want to do them all at once. Plus, you got to get the fam in there sometime.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, Dragons. Twins right. Jackson looks like quarterback keep. He's got some room, and he trips and falls after he gains about, 7 yards on the play. Excuse me. Let's make it 6 yards. Third down, 4 yards to go. A short 5. Dragons are in twin receivers to the left, tight end to the right. And now they're going to put 2 backs in the backfield alongside Jackson. It's Brumfield and Zion Martin. Jackson takes a snap. He throws out to number 1, Cam Kitts. He's down close to the goal line, but he's knocked out of bounds at about the 1 or 2 yard line. I can't tell from here. But nice safe pass again, like you said. Look like the ball's going to be placed at about the 1.5, 2 yard line.
Coach, I think it was kind of an RPO. I think he had a chance to run it or pass it.
It's a nice play.
Absolutely.
The Dragons come out this time. They got 2 tight ends and a wing to the right, Zion Martin, and they're going to keep it. I believe that was a
direct snap, wasn't it?
I think that might have been Xander Schmidt in the Wildcat.
Was it Xander or J.D.?
I'm not sure.
I can't read the number.
That's J.D., number 2. You got somebody down there cleaning the mud out of his face mask on the sideline. Alex Bruce on for the extra point. The Dragons extend their lead to 27-0 with 11 minutes exactly to go in the second quarter. There's a snap. It's down. The kick is up, and it's good. Right down the middle. Ball must be getting heavier. Those kicks aren't on near as far.
It's probably caked with mud and everything else.
With 11 minutes to go in the second quarter, Dragons 28, Buckeye Trail Warriors.
Well, Coach, I just heard from Frank Falks. He said we made him blush. I don't think I've ever seen Frank blush.
Tell him to send us a couple steaks. It'll be all right.
Oh, I couldn't fix that tonight. I've got a couple in the freezer.
Frank's a good boy.
Oh, well, you know what? I better give a shout-out to his daughter, Emmy. Emmy's traveling the country doing her thing, whatever it is, her medical stuff. So, Emmy, you're out there somewhere.
Hello, Emmy.
Now, I guarantee you I didn't make her blush because nothing makes her blush.
I don't know her.
Hey, we also got an update. Guess what? Sims Valley's behind. 8-7.
Oh, my.
Yep, Columbus took the lead on it.
Alex Bruce sets the ball down this time right in the middle of the 40-yard line. Back deep is number 1, I think, Franco Rome. Bruce approaches and kicks off, and it's a pretty good kick down the middle. Rome goes back to get it. Now he heads up to the left sideline, and he is out to the 35-yard line. Nice return there by the young man.
Really nice return.
Franco Rome.
Ironton scored 21-zip starting the second quarter over Wellston. We'll try to keep everybody updated tonight because I know.
Boy, I'll tell you,
we all
you're
want-
doing it.
we all-
I'm just sitting here thinking about what a great job you do, keeping everybody apprised of the playoffs and what's going on. I'll tell you.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think everybody wants to see our local teams do well. I know I do.
Sure. Buckeye Trail comes out and trips to the right. Wide receiver left. He goes in motion. And
There's your-
handoff. There's a jet sweep, but it's who was that? That was J.D. Brumfield, or was that Xander? I can't tell anymore. Is that Xander?
I can't tell you.
No, it's J.D. Brumfield. He picked him up and dumped him like he was pouring out something out of the wheelbarrow. And that's
Update.
going to be about a 3.5, 4 yard loss. Bring up second down, 14 for the Warriors.
And you know what? That's what they're known for was that jet sweep right there.
Well, the conditions are not very good.
No. Portsmouth up 17-7 over Zane Trace.
Wow. This time he fakes a handoff to Rome, hits up in the 5 area, and he's going to get close to back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's a nice pickup.
Right, 4 yard pickup. He's going to bring up third down about 10 for the Warriors. Dragon defensive line pretty stout.
Well, I know Coach Cunningham was worried about the line tonight. He's got a couple kids that are not playing tonight due to injuries.
Dragons in there 4-2. Going to fake the handoff, throw down the middle. Oh, and it goes right through the hands of Steeler Leap. Almost came up with that interception. Boy, they were really covering their receivers.
Well, Coach, I think they only had 2 in the pattern. Did they have even 3? I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't see. I seen 2 over here on this side. But Leap, that ball went right through his hands. And that's going to bring on the punting unit. And back to punt is Brendan Bates.
I tell you what, did you notice, though, the quarterback threw into double coverage. We had 2 people covering that receiver right there.
Good snap. Kick to the right. And Leap comes up and gets it. He turns it up, and he's going to be met after about a 5, 6, 7 yard return. The Dragons are going to start on their own 40-yard line. A good return by Leap.
Well, let's see what we got going here. See, we've had four possessions, 4 scores.
Yes, you're right. 28 zip at the end of the first quarter. 9:12 to go. The Dragons come out and trips to the left. 1 receiver wide right. Jackson takes a snap, and he's going to throw the quick out here to Bryson Hunt, but Bryson Hunt slips, and the pass was off a little bit as well.
Coach, I don't think that ball came out of his hand very good. It just looked like a quail.
It looked pretty
The dying
heavy.
quail.
Looked pretty heavy to me. 9:10 to go. Second down 10 for the Dragons. Ball sitting on their own 40-yard line. Dragons come out with twins to the right, tight end left, along with Leap on the wing. Brumfield moves over to the left of Jackson. Jackson in the shotgun. He takes a snap, hands to Brumfield. Brumfield gets about 2 or 3 on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down and 8 for the Dragons.
Danny Cooper brings up third down and 8.
This time the Dragons come out and twins to the right, tight end left along with wing. And trying to get him to draw him into the zone. Jackson takes a snap, and he throws quick outside, intended for Bryson Hunt, and it falls incomplete.
Coach, I'm kind of surprised we're throwing the ball. We've run the ball pretty daggone good.
Yeah, I'm kind of going away from it, and now they're bringing on the punting unit. Maybe they're trying to work on some things. They're up 28-0, and
Well, you know what? I think I would wait till after halftime to work on some stuff. I'd go ahead and get what I could get.
back to punt for the Dragons. I think it's Xander, isn't it? Snap is good. And the kick goes down the right sideline and goes out of bounds at about the 15-yard line.
Well, Coach, I just got a message from Coach Wentz. He said we need to give a shout-out to Brody Buchanan at the state meet. He got 5th as a freshman.
I know they were, I think they finished just outside of the top 20, almost 26th, I think.
That's good. Hey, Brody,
And,
shout out
but-
to you, buddy.
but,
That's,
Brody
Brody's a great
Buchanan.
basketball player, too.
Yeah,
His
he's
dad,
a great kid.
His dad's the girls' basketball coach here. Played for both me and you, Coach John Buchanan. I might have to
Yes.
get him up here and talk to him one of these nights.
Sure. Brody's had a great year.
Yes,
running
he
cross
has.
country. Congratulations to that young man. Warriors come out and they're going to run a tall sweep, and it's fumbled, but getting on top of it is number 6. That's Brendan Bates. Or is that 5? Jansen Alloway. I should have checked with their coaches.
I'll tell you what, we could probably ask these fellas next door. They seem pretty nice.
Yes. Bunch of fine guys over there.
Update second quarter, Coach. Ironton 28, Wellston nothing.
I expected that. They're going to run a quick out, and just getting his fingertips on it is number 8, Xander Schmidt. He knocks down the pass, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 13.
So, Coach, let's talk to the folks at home about the last 4 passes we've seen from both them and us. That ball has to be waterlogged because they can't get any air underneath it at all.
No,
None.
it looks really heavy.
Oh, I made a mistake. It was 5th at the regional meet, Coach, not 5th at the state meet. It's a regional meet.
Right.
My mistake.
Now they're going to run a long pass out there, but it's out of bounds. Number 4, Nick Newhart.
Tell you what, Coach,
Passing.
they had 2 guys pretty deep past our secondary back here.
And that's going to bring on the punting unit again. Brings up 4th down, 13 yards to go. Ball sitting on the 12-yard line. The Dragons are going to get pretty good field position again with 7 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first half.
Another update, Barnesville 20, Cold Grove 6, second quarter.
Good snap. The punt is away, down the middle. And it's going to die at the 39-yard line of
Great
the
field position.
Buckeye Trail Warriors. And the Dragons are going to take over in plus territory. Dragons break the huddle. They come out with one receiver to the left.
Xander.
Looks like 2 tight ends. Maybe just one.
No, Coach, this old slot formation. Except we're
Two
overloaded
receivers.
on
They're
this
going to
side.
toss back to Brumfield. He's got a full head of steam up, and he's headed down the sidelines. And they're going to call a hold on that.
Xander.
That was. I kind of tend to agree
I
with
don't-
Melvin. He's a little upset. It
I don't
looked to
know
me
about
like
that.
had his hands in front and then pushed him to the ground. And
Hands were on the breastplate, Coach.
But that's probably going to bring up a first down because Melvin Bitter, he's out confronting the official who made the call. Gives him a pat on the butt, so I guess all's well.
Well, all's well is because it's 28-0.
Right.
That's why all is well.
And the Dragons will pick up a first down. That hold took place down around the 19-yard line, so it's going to back it up to the 29. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, but you know what? Let's give kudos to those linemen and whoever. I don't know who was that. Zander making that block?
Yes.
Hey, you know what? JD got outside. Beautiful play, guys.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This time, Dragons come out and wide receiver right, tight end right, and a wing right. Two backs in the backfield. He hands Zion Martin. He takes it right up the gut, and he's going to get 4 or 5 on the play. Maybe 6. We'll see. Yeah, about a 6-yard gain on the play. Brings up second down, 4 yards to go for the Dragons. Ball at about the 23-yard line.
No, Coach. The ball is right about in the middle of the soup.
Yeah, the quagmire. Same set. This time they're going to hand his eye on again. The same play, but he's met in there by number 54, John Yoder, 6 foot, 226-pound junior linebacker. Met him right at the line of scrimmage. He might have got 1 on the play. Brings up third down, 2 to go for the Dragons.
Quick update, Coach. 35-0 Ironton, second quarter.
This time Dragons come out on wide receiver left with the wing left. 2 backs in the backfield. Jackson takes a snap, and he's going to keep it. He's got Brumfield out in front, and he's going to be met. And he's not going to get the first down. He's going to be brought down at about the 21 or 22. Be 4th down and a long 2 for the Dragons.
Now, Coach, the reason he had to keep the ball was because there was a bad snap.
Exactly.
And he fumbled the ball.
That's a good point. Looked like it might have, it didn't get back there, quite back there where it needed to be. Dragons, 2 backs in the backfield.
Five seconds on the play clock.
There's a snap. Hand to Brumfield. He goes up in the 3 area, but I don't know whether he got it. He might have. I think he got about 4 or 5 on the play. That's going to bring up a first down for the Dragons. 5:25 to go in the first half. And the Dragons are marching again. Ball sitting on about the 17, 18-yard line. Trip receivers to the left, 1 wide to the right. There's the snap. Jackson looks. He's going right down the middle, and it's overthrown. That was intended for Steeler Elite number 27. Just out of the reach. That ball looked heavy too, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
It looked like he tried to heave it. That's going to stop the clock with 5:15.
I'm sitting here watching this rain hit that mud out there, and isn't it nice to be sitting up here all dry?
Oh, nice and dry. Yeah.
Hey, you got your water. I got my Mountain Dew Zero.
Well, we got dinner.
Oh, I know. Oh, by the way, we have a special guest at halftime today.
Oh, wow. That ball's taken right up the gut by Brumfield. He breaks 1 tackle, and he's going all the way to the end zone, and he's in for the score. He broke a tackle at about the 5 and went all the way in, and the Dragons are going to go up 34-0 with 5:08 to go in the first half. Dragons pouring it on now. That means we're going to have a running clock the rest of this half, Coach.
Well,
once you get up by 34,
doesn't it start in the second half?
I don't know. I don't know the rules on that. I just know that
well,
if you're up 34 points.
It changed from year to year, but I thought it was the second half is when they started that running clock. But I could be incorrect, so if somebody wants to correct us.
We'll just have to wait and see.
That's right.
Alex Bruce on to kick. Snap is good, and his cook is good.
And that ball looked
Yeah. That's probably the best kick he's had. He got his foot into that one. The Dragons lead with 5:08 to go in the first half, 35-0 over the Buckeye Trail Warriors.
Well, our special guest is going to be Charlie Dennison, our tech guy here
Good.
at Fairland, but he's going to explain to you folks out there why we need at least 1,000 subscribers to the IT Fairland channel. Now, like I said, he's going to come and explain it all to you guys. I can't do it because I'm a dinosaur. I don't know. I'm lucky to be able to hit a text message on my phone. But anyway.
If you're the dinosaur, I must mean the mastodon.
Hey, I am glad to see you got rid of that flip phone you had last year.
Yeah, what?
That flip phone you had.
All right, Dragons are going to kick off. They've scored 5 times here in the first half and lead the Warriors 35-0 with 5:08 to go in the first half.
We scored every possession but one.
Right, we did punt the ball.
Hey, Sims Valley is now up 13-8. So they've gone back up ahead of Kip Columbus.
Bruce approaches the ball. He kicks off. It's a little shorter kickoff this time. And taken in there, I think, is Franco Romo or Brendan Bates. You can't see the numbers now. They're all getting pretty muddy. I'm going to
Oh my. Ironton 41, Wellston nothing. Not even halftime yet.
Warriors going to take over. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. 2 receivers to the right. They're going to hand off to Romo. He gets a little bit of room, and he squeezes about 3 or 4 yards out. I don't know why I keep saying Romo. I guess because the quarterback for the Cowboys. His name is Franco Rome. And I apologize. Brings up 2nd down, 6 yards to go. A long 5. Pretty good run there by Franco Rome. We got a wide receiver to the right. Takes the snap, hands to Rome again, and he squeezes through for about 3 or 4 more, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 yards to go for the Warriors.
And Coach, have they had a first down yet?
I don't know.
I don't know if they've even had a first down.
I can't recall. I don't think they have. Now they've got a 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Ball sitting on the 37-yard line. They're in the same set, wide receiver right. And this time the quarterback's going to keep it, and I don't think he made it. It's going to be close. But I think they're probably going to go for it. The ball's going to be placed at about
I don't know. I can't tell from here.
Be placed at about the 38 again. Yes, it's at the 38, and it's going to be 4th down and 1 yard to go.
Okay. If I'm the coach, I'm going for it.
Sure.
You're down.
What have you got to lose?
You have nothing to lose. You're down 5 scores.
I've got a timeout for the officials. Now we got twins to the right, 1 receiver left. Newhart in the shotgun. Rome to his right. Takes a snap, fakes it to Rome, tries to turn it up, and he looks like he's going to get it. That's going to be a 1st down for the Buckeye Trail Warriors. That last little lean got it for him.
Well, that's great effort on his part. Get that extra, just a little bit of yardage that he needed.
2:43 to go here in the half. And that is a 1st down by a yard. Why aren't they moving the chains? There they go.
Is that old
This
Rusty
time they
over
come
there
out
on the chain gang over there tonight?
I don't know.
I think that's him, down by the down marker.
Oh, I can't see him for the down marker guy. He's a pretty big fella. But that's that. Yeah, that's Rusty.
I don't know. It might be Dave Collins over there holding that down marker.
Yeah, probably.
He's a big lad.
He's a big boy. This time it takes a snap. He's looking deep, goes right down the middle. And that pass is, I don't know if it's intercepted.
Yep.
It is. It's intercepted by.
I did not expect this in this game. I'm going to be honest with you, Coach.
Who is that? Is that Xander or is that Brumfield?
I
Man, whoever that is, they are Xander Schmidt. He's trying to wipe the mud off his arms and his hands right now. The Dragons are going to take over on the interception. Ball resting on the 42-yard line. It's getting to the point where the yard lines are about wiped out. Dragons come out, twins right and left. Jackson in shotgun. He's going to throw the arc, and it's dropped by Cam Kids over here on the left sideline.
That ball's just going to be hard to catch and throw. It is.
Kids is replaced by Gavin Davis. He wanted to wipe the mud off of him. Gavin Davis is going to go wide right, and Dragons are going to come out and trips to the left. Jackson in the shotgun. He's looking for the play. He takes a snap. He drops back, and he's looking down the middle, and he's got Xander Schmidt out there. He's got it, and he's gone. Dragons, 41 points with 2:07 to go in the first half. Jackson, another beautiful ball right down the gut. Nice catch. Avoided one tackler and cruised on into the end zone. Xander Schmidt, number 8 for the Fairland Dragons. And the Dragons have put up 41 with 2:07 to go in the half.
And that's a great throw with a wet ball. And a great move by Xander to get on in.
Alex Bruce on to try the extra point. Bryson Hunt to hold. Peyton Jackson to snap it. And that one is blocked. Looked like they had trouble with the hold. We got it down. They got good penetration and blocked it. So the Dragons lead is 41-0 with 2:07 to go in the first half. Total domination by the Dragons thus far, Coach.
Yep, and I didn't expect this.
I didn't expect it either.
Not at all.
Dragons seem to be coping with the field conditions a lot better than Buckeye Trail.
And I'm pretty sure they play on a grass field. Maybe they hadn't had to play in the mud this year so far.
Well, I don't know. I guess they're going to have another game here next Saturday night.
I told them they need to get somebody that's got a helicopter and come in and fly over before the ball game and just beat that water out of there, dry it up.
Alex Bruce is going to set the ball down for the sixth time. Sixth time tonight. He's going to be kicking off. Dragons up 41. Rick Roberts calling me.
Just thanking you for that shout out.
Well,
Telling you he is the
just
best
telling
baseball
Rick,
player.
I'm busy right now. There's the kick right down the middle. Looks like Rome's got it. He's got some room. He's down the sideline. He's going to be caught, and it's going to be they don't have the horse collar tackle in high school, but Steeler Leap saved the touchdown. I think
Well,
that
actually,
was.
they do have a horse collar.
Well, he definitely horse collared him.
Ball on return. Brought down by Alex Bruce.
I don't know how he could tell who that was.
That was Alec. That was the
Must
kicker.
have been
made
Rome.
Warriors take over 1st and 10.
Now, good kickoff return. And that's going to give
7-yard line.
the Warriors a first down at the Dragon, 37-yard line. This is the furthest penetration that the Warriors have had in Dragon territory. They come out. They're going to give it to Rome again. He turns it up for about 3 or 4. It's going to bring up second down and 7 to go. One minute, 41 seconds to go on a running clock. Warriors trying to dent the scoreboard here. They come out and twin receivers left and a wing to the right, tight end right. In the shotguns, Newhart. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to turn it up, and he's going to get about 3 or 4.
Newhart on keeper.
That's going to bring up third down and about 3 or 4 to go.
They've had a nice little drive here.
And they're going to call timeout. They're taking their, with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go.
Halftime score is West 14.
It's the best drive they've had so far this part of the game, first half. Best drive.
I don't know if you heard that score. Coach Ward just announced on the PA. It was DeBerg 14, West, I think he said 10.
Well, I'll tell you, I got another one. Ironton 49-0 halftime against Wellston. That's a blowout. Let's see if we can find anything else. Portsmouth 17, Zane Trace 14. They've made that a game. Oh, Portsmouth, never mind. 24-14.
Back to the action. Warriors come out and trip receivers to the right. Newhart in the shotgun with Rome to his left. Third down, 3 yards to go. There's the snap. He's looking left. He's going to throw long. He's wide open. He's got it. Oh, did he drop it?
He dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. He was wide open. Nice throw.
That was a beautiful throw. Oh, just got another update. Portsmouth 31, Zane Trace 14.
The Warriors are going to go for it here. Down 41 zip. Good decision. Deepest penetration they've had in Dragon territory. Come out with one receiver wide to the right. Tight end to the left with the man in the slot. Now they go the twins right. Rome offset to the right of Newhart. There's the snap. He's going to give it to Rome. He turns it up, and it's going to be.
He got it.
Looks like he got it. First down, Warriors with 59 seconds to go. They're hurrying up, getting on the ball. That is a first down. Looks like the ball is about the 25-yard line. Wait a minute.
Well,
26, 27 yard
you've got
line.
better eyes than I do because I sure can't see
It's
where
just
it's
a
at.
guess. There's the snap. He hands to Rome again. He turns it up, and he's fighting hard, and he's going to get about 5 or 6 on the play. He'll bring up second down, 5 yards to go. Nice run there by Franco Rome. The 5'10", 171-pound senior. This time they clocked the ball with 27 seconds to go. To talk it over. You know, at halftime, Coach, you ought to throw all those balls in the bin and get out a bunch of new ones and let these kids play.
Well, I don't know if they'll let him do it.
One receiver each way for the Warriors. Newhart takes a snap. He's going to throw deep down the left sideline. And that ball is juggled away and intercepted.
That was a smart play.
Yes.
Down on that ball. Smart play.
17 seconds to go in the half. And that ball's picked off in the end zone.
That was not a bad throw.
No, it was right on the money. Right on the money. The kid juggled it, and Steeler League was in the right place at the right time, picked it off.
Tip drill.
Dragons come out, one receiver wide left. And they're going to toss to Brumfield to the left. He's going to turn it up, and he's going to be smacked down there by, I'll get his number, I'll give you his name. That's number 8, Noah Betts on the tackle.
It's a pretty nice lick.
Yes, that was a good lick. Bates laid it on him. Betts, I'm sorry, it's not Bates, it's Noah Betts.
So 8 seconds.
8 seconds to go in the half. I don't know, I think I'd probably kneel down and be satisfied with 41-point lead. But it is a short, it's about a half yard to go, second down. And half. Now they move it back. It's going to be second down and 2 yards to go. Ball at about the 25-yard line. Maybe 27.
Coach,
if it's where the.
I hate to say it, but those lines are
I know,
gone.
they're about gone.
Actually, folks at home probably can see it better than what we can.
Who?
Folks at home.
Yeah, probably.
Doug's. Oh, we haven't talked about Doug tonight.
Who?
Doug.
Oh, Doug Morris, Charlie Dennison.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that put all this on. All we do is sit down and broadcast the game.
And look pretty.
Yeah.
We got the easy part.
Dragons come out, twins left. Tight end right along with. Now they're going to run the flea flicker, and he's going to let her fly. And this one's going to be close to being picked off. But he handed it off to Brumfield, and he turned around and lateraled it back. But that didn't have enough mustard on it. And I'm not sure anyone was open.
Well, almost got picked off.
1 second to go in the half. This will be the final play of the first half.
And let's just kneel on the ball and go to the locker room.
Really. Same set, wing right, tight end right, twins to the left. And they're going to kneel down. Smart move. So, your score at halftime. Dragons dominated the scoreboard. They put up 41. And Buckeye Trail Warriors have yet to dent the scoreboard. Now we get to go to the locker room and try to get some of this mud off of you.
And my name must be Pegster, because I tell you, looky there. Fork, you got napkins.
I think it's still warm.
Well, I hope so. Let you enjoy that. Folks, let's take a little break, about a 2-minute break, and we're going to get Charlie Dennison here after you give some more shout-outs.
Yes. I want to give some shout-outs to some people I saw last night while we were out trick-or-treating. And I'm going to tell you, I haven't seen so many people out in quite some time. It was great to see it. Ran into Jennifer Edmonds Dedamore. Still pretty as a picture. I'm telling you, Coach, her and Neil Johnson. Neil Johnson runs more miles in a month than I probably drive in a week. I'm telling you,
he runs
he's phenomenal.
every day.
He looks in great shape, too. I want to give a shout-out again to Larry Shortridge and his wife, Marty, the late, great Larry Shortridge, who was a PA announcer for football and basketball for many years. And man, he was a class act, funny guy. Oh my gosh, if you go golfing with him, you were going to have some laughs. Mark Bailey and his beautiful wife Beverly. Mark's been a long time custodian for the Fairland School District. Ran into him a couple days ago. Mark is also a township trustee, and he's running for re-election again. He's an incumbent. And their daughter Brooke, I haven't seen in years. I don't know. The last one, before we do some others, Bruce and Vivian Bird. Bruce Bird, I saw him last night during Trick or Treat. And I want to shout out to him and his wife Vivian. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it, all of you. Okay, Coach, time for you to do some shout outs. Time for me to dig in.
Well, I guess we'll start out with my children. Nick is down in South Carolina. He told me he would not be listening because he's on a date with the wife. So, Nick, I hope you and Anissa are having a good time tonight. He said he'd tune in later. Isabella came in this weekend because guess what? At my house tonight is trick or treat. And she sent me a text and said that she ran out of candy. So they must have had a boatload of kids out there tonight. My youngest, Bryn, is up in Morgantown today. So shout out to her. My nephew got a hold of me today down in Birmingham, said he'd be taking a listen. So Ryan, hello to you. Of course, we can't forget my sister, Mary Johnson, her husband, Tom. We are the Codgers, Mary, so shout out to you. We cannot forget my niece Elizabeth, too. I'm sure she's tired after her big day. Took the little one out trick-or-treating last night, her and her husband, Zach. So we'll give them a shout out. And, of course, I can't forget Miss Montgomery. And I also told Cheyenne, River, and Levi I'd give them a shout-out also. So, guys, have a good evening. We're going to take about a 2-minute break. Coach Harris is going to stuff his face here with some good Carroll food.
Good stuff.
And I'm going to be back. We're going to talk to Charlie Denson here in about 2 minutes. So we'll see you in 2.
Our next performance is a song by the English rock band Deep Purple. It was first released in 1972 at number 12 in its list of the 100 greatest guitar tracks and lyrics based on a true life story. Here is Smoke on the Water.
Okay, folks, we are back, and I am joined in the press box by the IT guru here at Fairland, Charlie Dennison. Charlie, how you doing? Good to see you tonight.
Doing great.
Hey, thanks for getting us on here, and
I enjoy it.
I know you do.
I love
And,
doing it for the community, for the ones that can't make it out.
well, and you know what? Hey, that's why we got you in here tonight.
Hey, I love it.
Because I'm not very good at explaining all this computer stuff, and I've told people we need subscribers, so I'm just
Yeah.
going to kind of just turn it over to you. You kind of explain to everybody how all this stuff works with the Armstrong channel, with YouTube, and why we need 1,000 subscribers at least
Yeah.
to keep things going. So, floor's all yours.
All right. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I created this channel right after the COVID hit the first time around for the board meetings, and to live stream that because people wasn't allowed to come into the meetings and stuff. And Ronnie, my superintendent, my boss, she thought it was a good idea. And I mentioned to her about doing some of the football games and stuff, some of the sports. And we decided to do it. And we got with Doug Morris from Armstrong. And we're working together on the video side of it and everything. And subscribers will be notified of upcoming events, which means you want to search no more for like Google for the stream key, the URL. No more searching for that. If you're a subscriber, you'll be notified automatically. And if we get 1,000 subscribers to our channel, we will keep our recordings longer. Like this tonight's game, if we don't have at least 1,000 subscribers, we could lose this video over a certain amount of time, 6, 8 months. It depends on how much space YouTube needs. You know, so if they don't need much space, we'll be able to have this video game tonight.
So the more subscribers we have, the longer we
It'll
can keep these games.
On YouTube, on our IT channel. And we get 1,000, at least 1,000, we can create our own special URL to where we can call it Fairland Dragon Sports, you know, whatever. You want to search for it, it'll be automatically one URL the whole time we have this channel.
So in other
channel.
words, Coach Harrison, I won't be sending different links out for each week.
Right, it'll be
for
one
games.
URL, simple URL.
You better explain to everybody what a URL is.
A URL is actually what you type in up there where it says www.
Okay, we got
So
you.
that's it's a search bar up there where you search for stuff. Yeah, and another, if we had 1,000 subscribers, we'll be able to live stream if we have like no laptop or no camcorders. We can do it from our iPhones or smart devices, straight from our camera, straight out on the field, wherever, soccer. If you're out to where you don't have no Wi-Fi or internet, we can have it right here on our phones, any one of us.
Well, that's awesome. So, but not only will we be doing sports, but you're doing other things like graduations, maybe
Sure,
programs.
graduation. Yeah, I'd like to get on the veterans program the West puts on, the kindergarten and the first grade, the East, they put on all the programs. And I'd like to start doing that as well if we can get this integrated and subscribe. It don't cost nothing. It just helps out the IT Fairland School channel, which I created. Like I said, I have my own personal, for our church and stuff and everything, my own personal YouTube channel about 5 years ago, and I've been using it. So that's why I started one for the Fairland channel for the board meetings, and then it led into our sports events. We went and done the away game at South Point, live streamed it, and I just love doing it. I love my job, Dave, and I love the community. And there's some people that don't get to come out. And I also thought of the ones that's overseas, their kids or grandparents can't see it. They can watch it if they get, on their YouTube.
Well, Charlie, here's the thing that I know, and you folks at home, we have people all over the country that tune in.
Yes,
We've
we
got
do.
people in
Florida.
California, we got Texas, we've got Florida, we
Yes.
got them in New York.
I hear a lot of people from different states that's either graduated from here or they have relatives that's playing, or they just have relatives that's a teacher or a staff here at Fairland. And that's awesome to hear, Dave, that people wants to follow us at Fairland Dragons here, And right now we have 412 subscribers. That's good. Like I said, it don't cost nothing. But if we can get 1,000 or more, like I said, we can create our own little custom URL, and it's be great. And right now we got 32 people watching this game tonight live, and which that's great. That's good. Considering the rain and stuff, a lot of people don't want to come out in the rain.
Right.
They can sit in their living room, watch TV on a big
Now,
screen.
that's just that's just a group. We don't know how many people are actually in those groups.
No,
watching.
right, exactly.
I know Mary Johnson and Tom are watching tonight, my
Yes.
sister, but there's 2 of them.
Yes, yes. And I always send a link to Teresa Johnson. Ever since I started doing these live streams on our home games, I've been texting her and sending her the link to this. And she thanks me each time, Dave. And she says, you always think of me when I do this.
Right.
And I enjoy doing that. I send it to several staff members that can't make it here. They live out of the district and don't get on the school channel.
Right.
So we are live streaming it. It's going through our channel 203 in the community. And if they live out of the community, they can watch it on YouTube.
Right.
So, like I said, I really enjoy my job, and I really thank the board for approving me for working these and stuff. I really enjoy it. I love my job.
Well, all righty, everybody, you heard Charlie. We need at least 1,000, so you guys subscribe. Get your neighbor to subscribe. Get your sons and daughters, nieces and nephews, aunts and uncles. Do it for mom and dad, people, if you have to.
If you love Fairland Dragons, you do it.
That's right.
You would do it.
That's right.
Dragon fans.
That's right. Okay,
right,
folks,
all right.
we're going to take a few little minute break here. You guys listen to the Fairland Band. They're down on the track tonight. They're not going to be out on the field, so enjoy them, and we'll be back a couple minutes before kickoff. Thank you, Charlie. We'll be back, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Fairland High School Marching Band. Under the direction of Mr. Chief Harper, tonight's music is Raiders March, Baba O'Reilly, and Kokomo. Halftime scores, Ironton 49, Weston 0. Portsmouth West 17, Portsmouth Berg 14. Penn State 7, Ohio State 3.
Okay, we're back here at the Concrete Palace, Jim Mayo Memorial Stadium, where the Dragons have just dominated the first half. We got another minute to go, or 3, let the teams warm up. And then I believe I'm pretty sure the Buckeye Trail Warriors will be receiving the second half kickoff. I want a couple more shout outs here while people are listening. Tricia and Lonnie Watts. Lonnie stopped in to say hello. Tricia's a bus driver in the system, and she's always willing to help do anything. She's a good gal. And Tim Stevens. Tim stopped in. He's covering the game tonight. I want to say hello to Tim. Seen Alan E. step out there. He made it in his poncho.
By the way, was it raining when you went downstairs?
Yes, it's still coming down, but it's very light rain. You can hardly see it hitting the ground, but it is coming down. And a game being played in the quagmire. The lines, well, between the 40 and 50 is totally wiped out on this side.
South Enders from what, the 45 back to the 20? It's
pretty muddy.
Well, Coach, you need to get on here and tell everybody they need to sign up for that IT Fairland channel. We had Charlie on here a minute
Charlie's
ago.
already said we've already had several people already sign up. We need 1,000 people sign up. I think the count was at 428. So if you want to receive everything Fairland, and I mean everything.
Not just sports. He's
right,
going to do
everything.
other things on that channel.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to the Buckeye Trail Warrior Band. Man,
They sounded
were
good, didn't they?
fantastic. And one of the fellows up here from Buckeye Trail said that they had 10 kids missing. And, man, they put on a show at halftime, and it was fantastic. Of course, like I said, anybody plays Journey is right up my alley.
Hey, I got a question. Was your Frank Folks beef good in your
I'm
rotini
telling you.
tonight?
I couldn't eat it all, Coach, but it will be gone tomorrow.
Well, let's just let the Pegster have it. You better shout out to your family.
Oh, absolutely. Shout out to Peggy, matriarch. And today, her and I dressed up like Al and Peggy Bundy on Married with Children. I don't know how many of you still remember that, but it is on Facebook somewhere. And they colored my hair brown, and Coach, I thought I was going to die.
How many years has it been since you had brown hair?
Huh?
How many years has it been since you had brown hair?
Oh, probably, I don't know, back in the, maybe the 80s. But anyway, shout out to Peggy and my daughters Ashley and Holly and their husbands Matt and Keith and my grandchildren Stella, Grace Whitley, Lola Jean Donahue, Cash Harris Whitley, Rosie Jacks Donahue, and little Frankie June Donahue. You ought to have seen them. They were dressed up as the Flintstones last night on Trick or Treat.
Oh, my.
It was a hoot. That's on Facebook, too, if you want to check it out. That
I'll have to
Holly,
take a
she
look
goes
at that.
all out on the costumes, I'm telling you. It was good to see so many people out last night, Coach. Kind of brought back a lot of normalcy to the community. Okay, we're just about 10 seconds away from the second half kickoff, and the Dragons will be kicking off. I think they're going to be kicking off toward the north end zone so they can have the scoreboard. Like
Well,
I said,
Coach, I just got a message. So, Frank, I'm sorry we embarrassed you. Lori, his wife, said I have never seen Frank get embarrassed until tonight. And he's not even on TV. We just mentioned his name. Sorry, Frank.
nah, Frank.
We're not sorry, Frank.
No, Frank. Yeah, that's
Lori, I hope you have a picture of that because I want to see it. Send it to me.
Frank, we thank you for the meat, son. Good stuff.
So,
Okay,
tell me about what we're going to do second half here. What's going to happen here in second half?
Well, I think the Dragons are going to keep the first unit out there for a little bit of the third quarter, and then we're going to see a lot of the second unit and JV players. They look nice and white and pretty over here on the sideline right now. But
When they
it's not
play,
gonna
they
take
won't
long.
be.
We won't be able to.
They'll be rolling around in the quagmire.
Yes. Let's see. Zach Stepp is out tonight, number 16. Ethan Stewart is out tonight. They have several injured players on the sideline. 66, Harley Porter. All right, we're set for the second half kickoff. Back deep. I couldn't tell you.
Well, we're going to assume that's number one.
There's the kick, and it bounces, and it's
Oh, my.
and he turns around and jumps on it. And
It's
it's
good
going to
play.
be down at about the 18-yard line.
I think we need to call these guys out there all dirty the Motley Crew.
And I'm going to tell you, they're drenched.
I'm glad I'm not cleaning those jerseys or those pants, those white pants. Oh, my.
Yeah, you mom's going to have to get the tide out for sure. Okay. The Warriors going to take over at their own 18. We got twin receivers to the right, one left. Rome takes a handoff. He turns it up, and he doesn't get much on the left side. Your guess is as good as mine as to who made the tackle.
Well,
It's going
with
to be
the
a lot of
glare,
that
with the
second
glare
half.
off this glass and the glare off of the soup out there, I don't know that we're going to be able to tell anything.
Warriors going to come out and trip receivers to the right and one to the left. Newhart in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He turns it up. And he's going to get 2 or 3 on the play. They'll bring up third down about 9 for the Warriors. I think you're right about that running clock, Coach. It didn't start till the second half. I know they stopped it in the first half. Dragons up by 41.
Well,
Brings
honestly, that's a good rule. That's a good rule they brought in a few years back. It really is.
Warriors facing third down and 8 at about the 21-yard line. Newhart takes a snap and he hands off to Rome. He gets some room and he's going to go get knocked out of bounds on the left sideline. And they're going to send in a punting unit.
Oh, somebody dropped their mouthpiece right in the mud. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Get the water bottle out. Steerly back deep for the Dragons. There's the snap. It's good. It's fumbled. Now he's going to go for it. And he's stumbling around. And he's going to be brought down. And there's a flag on the play.
I have no idea.
No, we'll
Unless
get a
it's a
signal
face
from the
mask.
official here in a minute.
I
Yep.
don't know.
Looks like he's signaling face mask. If it is,
That's going to be a first
personal
personal foul.
Spearing.
Oh,
Called spearing.
Personal foul.
And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Dragons, and that's going to bring up a first down for
well, I didn't see that.
I didn't see it either, but it's been called, and it's going to bring a first down for the Warriors at the Fairland
First down.
30, or excuse me, at the Warrior 36, 37-yard line. First down and 10 for the Warriors. Twins to the left. Buckeye Trail. Newhart takes the snap, hands to Rome. He turns it up, and he's met in there right at the line of scrimmage. By, I think that's J.D. Brumfield on the tackle, and he got to come out just to get the mud off of him.
I think he got it in his face. Don't think he can see.
And he is covered from head to toe. Warriors, second down and 10. Twins left, and they're going to run the jet sweep to number 2, I think, Braden Williams. And we got another flag. This time we got personal foul against the Dragons. It's going to be another 15-yard penalty. He's saying face mask?
It's called a personal foul. I don't see what he said it was.
I don't know, but it's the same official called the last one. And 15 yards from the spot of the foul is going to give the Buckeye Trail Warriors another first down. This time it's going to be across the 50 into Fairland territory. Ball being placed down at the 45-yard line. First and 10 for the Warriors. That's going to bring up wide receiver right, wing right. Newhart takes it, hands it off to Rome, the ball carrier. He's going to get a couple on the play. It's going to bring up second down, 8 yards to go. I just gave him 1 on the play, so bring up second down 9, excuse me. Newhart in the shotgun takes a snap. He's going to keep it. He's got a little bit of room, and he's going to gain 3 or 4 on the play. It's going to bring up a third down, 5 yards to go.
Well, it's hard to see.
Yeah, it's really tough. About a 3-yard gain. Ends up being third down and 6. Warriors on the ball. Wide receiver to the right. Take the snap. Quarterback going to turn it up again. This time he's going to get enough for the first down. He's still going. And he's brought down at about the 31-yard line. And that's going to be a first down for the Warriors. This is definitely their best drive of the game, Coach.
And we have helped them with a couple personal fouls.
Yes. This time we got wide receivers right and left with the wing right. Tight end to the left. Newhart in the shotgun. Alongside him, Rome. River goes in motion. Hands to Rome. This time he is snowed under there. I believe that's J.D. Brumfield again. He's got to come out again, get his face wiped off. He's back on the field. Young man's played a heck of a game tonight, both on both sides of the football.
Yes, he has. Coach, you ever remember playing any games like this? I do.
I don't know. I mean, we played in the rain, and I don't know if we played when it was snowing, but there wasn't any snow on the ground. But I can't recall playing in
Played in one in Sarita
conditions this
Canova
bad.
back in 1983, and you know how it was over there. They had no grass at all in the middle of the field.
It's time to take a snap and hand to Roman, and he's going to be corralled in the backfield. I don't know. Is that Brumfield again?
You're folks at home. You can probably see it better than us. I can't see.
No, that wasn't Brumfield. I believe that was the left linebacker.
Well, 5:30 to go. Third quarter. I mean, that's
Brings up third down, 15 yards to go. Ball now sitting back around the 35. Newhart in the shotgun, takes a snap. He's looking deep, looking, and he lets it go out of bounds. He got rid of it. Both receivers were covered, blanketed by the Fairland defensive backs. I think it's fourth down, 14. Most likely going to go for it. And we do have a running clock. Trip receivers to the right. Empty backfield. Newhart takes a snap. He throws it deep down the middle, and it's going to be overthrown into the end zone. That's going to, the Dragons will take over on downs. Ball rested on the 35. The Dragons will take over for their first possession of the second half.
Looks like the 35-yard line.
Peyton Jackson brings the play in from the sideline. Break the huddle. We've got one receiver, two receivers to the right. Wing left, tight end left. Brumfield in the pistol behind Jackson. Jackson takes it, hands it to Brumfield. He runs up the hole. He's wide. Oh, look out. He's gone. He's gone. They'll not catch him. That's going to be a 65-yard touchdown run by J.D. Brumfield in the very first possession of the second half for the Dragons. And they've really opened it up now. It's 47-zip. Brumfield has got to be well over 200 or 150 yards, I think.
Yeah, and he had that one big long one called back.
Yeah, but the very first one of the game was like 36, 37 yards, and that one was 65. So that's 100. I'd say he got 150, maybe closing in on 200.
I don't know. I could step down the road and ask Tim Stevens.
Tim Stevens
Let me
will
go ask
know,
him.
I
Let me go ask
guarantee
him
it.
real
All right,
quick.
go check it out.
All right.
See ya. Alex Bruce on to try the extra point. There's a snap, the hold, kick. It's good. No, they say it's no good. So the Dragons, 2:22 on a running clock, lead 47-0. I'm sure you got the scoop, bud.
194 yards so far for Mr. Brumfield.
Would you call him a mutter?
You can call him whatever you want.
Yeah.
But, hey, again, give those guys up front the credit. You got to give those
he
guys
just
up
had to
front
miss
blocking
one
the credit.
tackle, and he was gone. Mama, there goes that man again.
Well, he was gone on that one.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if we can find any updates anywhere on any scores. I haven't really looked here for a little bit, so. Nope, don't really have anything. Well, Berg 20, West 14. I'm not sure. Did they play last week or the week
Yes,
before?
they played last week. I remember.
Didn't Berg smash them pretty good?
They beat them pretty good.
Well,
Yes.
it's only 2014 now. I
When
guess
I
that's
saw
in
the
third.
matchup, I thought, man, they just played them. They got to play them again.
Well, it looks like we'll have another home game next week. It'll either be Columbus Afrocentric or Worthington Christian. Be here next Saturday night, 7 o'clock.
They're bringing the towels.
Pending anything crazy doesn't happen here.
There's a kickoff, and it's going out of bounds at about the 15. So the Warriors will take over. Is it still the 40-yard line? So usually, that's what it used to be.
I don't know. I don't know. Can they even find the 40-yard line?
Yeah. Well, now they're sending in the second unit on defense.
Well, it's good to see some nice clean jersey. We might get a
Right,
number
we get
here
some
for a couple
numbers here.
plays.
I know the dirtiest one out there right now is Garrett Spence. And number 32, Will Calicote. Dragons in their 4-3. Twin receivers to the right. They're going to hand off to number 8. That's Noah Betts. He's going to get a couple yards on the play. Bring up second down, 8 yards to go.
Hey,
And that is the end of the third quarter.
better shout out to Keith Carper. He was here and had the band. They sounded good tonight, too.
Give him a shout out after the national anthem. They sound so good because they let them play here on the track instead of being out on the field, and I don't blame them. Both bands put on great performances at halftime. I was really impressed with
Hey, I know why he didn't go out on the field.
Too muddy.
Well, do you want to spend $900 to get those things cleaned every week?
Oh, no way.
No. Oh, and by the way, Marshall had a big win today.
Yeah, they were ahead 31-0 when I left the
It
house.
was either 31 or 38-0 was the final, I believe. And I don't have an update on the Buckeyes. Let's see if we can find one on the Buckeyes. Still 7-3, second quarter. Penn State over Ohio State. Mississippi State's up on Kentucky 14-10. Marshall was 38-0.
Buckeyes come out, ball, second down 8. Start of the fourth quarter. And the clock is running. He sends a little pitch. I think it's Rome. And he turns it up, and he's going to get about 5 or 6 yards on the play. He's going to bring up a third down and about 2 yards to go for the Warriors.
Tackled by Jack Hayden. Warriors and Christian 14 after 12.
Warriors back in motion. Run the jet sweep again and bringing him down. Number 6 for the Dragons, Nate Chianesi. On the stop, wrapped him up, brought him down, and bring up, I think, fourth down and about 1 yard to go. Or they're calling it first down. First down for the Warriors. Ball resting on the 45-yard line. Wide receiver to the right and one left with the wing to the right. Newhart going to keep it himself. He's still running, and he's taken down there after about a 3-yard gain. Going to bring up second down, 7 yards to go for the Warriors.
I tell you what I like about Buckeye Trail. They're behind dismally, but they're still coming out and playing hard.
They're playing hard.
Still trying to get something.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Newhart in the shotgun. Takes it. He hands to Betts. Betts is going to be brought down now right around the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up third down, 7 yards to go.
That's the ball carrier.
Ball right at the 47.5-yard line. Warriors come out and wing left and wide receiver left with tight end to the right. Fakes a handoff and he keeps it. He turns it up. He's not going to make it, but he's going to be about 2 yards short, and I'm sure they're probably going to go for it.
Absolutely. Coach, we got an update. Portsmouth 31, Zane Trace 22. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter on that one.
It's going to be fourth down and about 1 yard to go.
Just
Newhart.
got
He's going to keep it himself. He's going to turn it up. And he's going to get the first down.
Coach, we got a score on Worthington Christian and Afrocentric. Worthington Christian's up 14-12.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yep, that's in the third quarter. So
That's who Fairland will meet in the second round of the playoffs.
Here
Buckeye
in the
Trail
soup.
picks up the first down. Yes.
Here in the soup.
Yeah, in this suit. Newhart sends the wing in motion, hands him the ball. He turns it up, and he's turning. And he's going to get about 2-3 yards on the play, bring up second down and 8 yards to go for the Warriors. Ball resting on the Fairland 42-yard line.
Ironton's up 49-6.
We've got Twins to the right. Hands off to the back. I believe that's Betts. It is, and he's going to be brought down in there by
somebody.
Number 13, Keegan Smith on the play for the Dragons.
That's the ball carrier. Brought down by Keegan Smith.
Bring up third down, 5 yards to go for the Warriors.
If anybody out there has an
one
update on Sims Valley, send it to us so we can pass it along.
Twins to the right. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to be brought down. I think it's number 32. Will Calico on the stop for the Dragons. Bring up fourth down and about 2 yards to go, long three. And they will be going for it. They can get a dry ball in. Ball at the 37-yard line again.
Coach, I want to thank BJ Rice. She sent me a bunch of updates tonight. So, BJ, shout out to you. Thank you for all the updates you sent us.
All right, Newhart in the shotgun. He hands to Betts. He turns it up, and I think
he's going to get it.
I don't know. If they called that a fumble, he's not going to make it.
Oh.
And they have called it a fumble. And he got back on it, but it's going to be like 5 yards short of the first down. So the Dragons are going to take over on downs once again. And looks like a second unit offense coming in. They're going to take a timeout, and Melvin's going to get everybody straightened up. 5:10. The clock will stop on a timeout. 47 zip. Dragons ahead. 5:10 to go in the ball game.
Well, Coach Wentz just sent us a text. OSU up 10-7 now.
Oh,
Thank you, Coach Wentz, for that update.
shout out to Chuck Wentz for his successful cross-country season. Does
Yeah, I
a
know,
great job.
Brody's going to get to go to the state meet, I guess.
I don't know. I think
That's the way he said. I guess that's the way I understood
I hope
it.
that's true. Young man's worked awful hard.
Yes, he has. I don't know how the girls did today. I know Reese Barnett's was running. Oh, Reese Cup, but you remember her from basketball.
Oh, yeah. Dragons come out and trips to the right, one left. And I think we've got a new quarterback, an Ethan Wall. And he directs the back. I think that might be Lucas Bumpus. That's number 30. No,
That's
20.
Hayden.
Is that Jack Hayden?
That's Jack Hayden, I think.
Number 26, Jack Hayden, 5'7", 120-pound freshman. And ball's going to be marked right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, 10 yards to go. No gain on the play. Dragons come out and trips right, wide left. And Hayden is in the pistol behind Ethan Wall. He's looking deep. He's going down the field. And that pass is incomplete, but hit right off the hands of. As soon as we get the number, we'll give you the. That was.
We can't tell you.
I have no idea. I don't know. It might have been Garrett Spence. I'm not sure. Dragons come out and trips to the right again. In the pistol. Wall takes the snap. He pitches to Hayden. Hayden turns the corner, turns it up. He's got some room, and he's got the first down. Nine yards on the play.
Oh.
But that's the first down.
The Dragons need to slow this down. Use some clock here.
Ball sitting on the 50. Twins right and left. Checks with the coach on the sideline. Changes the play. Takes a snap. And throws a quick one out here to C.J. Graham. And he's stopped for a short gain. Hey, I want to give a credit where credit's due. How many bad snaps you seen tonight? Maybe one?
Actually, not very many either side.
Maybe one. Both centers have done a fantastic job getting the ball back to the quarterback because neither one of these quarterbacks have been under center. It's all been shotgun as well as it is again. Wall barks out the signals. This time they toss it to Lucas Bumpus. He's going around the left side, and he's going to gain about 3 or 4 on the play. And 1:44 to go in the game on a running clock. Dragons leading 47-0.
We have a final, Coach. Ironton 49-6. Sims Valley's down 16-13.
Wow. They scored with 16 seconds to go last game to win it.
Yep. They got 10 minutes to go in that game. Thank you, John Thomas, for that.
Quarterback fakes, and he's going to keep it, and he fumbles. And it looked like now we've got a flag thrown in the pile. I don't know who came up with it.
I think they did, Coach.
Oh, that wasn't a flag. I think that was a marker. And the Warriors jump on it, and it's going to be their ball. And they've got 40 seconds, and the clock is running. They may not get off another play.
Say, Coach, so I got another correction. Coach Wentz sent me a thing about Brody. Said he did not make the state meet. He got 26th, and he took the top 20.
Right.
So, Brody, congratulations anyway, brother. Great job. And he said Reese didn't make it either, but she ran great. So
He'll be pounding that basketball.
Yeah, he
now,
will.
so.
I hope we do some basketball games this year. It'll be interesting this
Right,
year.
right. That's going to be the final play of the game. It's counting down. The teams are going to meet on the 50. Shake hands and 2, 1, 0, and that's your final. Fairland 47. Buckeye Trail 0.
I got some goodies to eat here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I guess next week I'll be back.
Yeah. I'm going to take a little detour toward South Carolina, play a little golf. But I will be here the following week should the Dragons prevail. And it looks like, who was it, Worthington Christian?
Well,
and,
it's going to be either Worthington Christian or
Afrocentric.
Yeah. Oh, and guess who my call partner is going to be next week?
I don't know.
Ricky Shifko.
Ricky Shifko does a great job.
I'm going to move
they
over
may
here.
not have me back after he does the game.
I'm going to come over here and do play-by-play and
Good.
let him do some color. Let him do it. He'll enjoy it. He'll do a fine
He
job.
does a great job. I really enjoyed him.
So I guess next week is the BB team. The BB team.
On the BB team. Well, Coach, I'll miss it, that's for sure. But I've had
you
this in
better
the
make sure you're listening next Saturday night.
I've had this in the mix for. Oh, don't worry. I'll have the phone out. And I'll be watching.
Well, I just want you to
And,
know.
and
that-
I'll probably
guess who also had a
send you a little
chance? Hey, guess
message.
who had a chance to go down to the beach next week?
You.
I did.
Hell. Hop in. We'll take you down.
Well, I was going to go down with some law enforcement here in Lawrence County. I was going to go down and have a good time. And
Scott
Wilson
Scott's
and Carl
great
and
guy.
Judge Ballard, we're all
Yeah.
going to go down. But
Yeah.
they're going to go and leave me here.
Yeah. That reminds me of a shout. I want to give a shout out to Mary Ann Curry, Doug Curry, and Scott Wilson, and myself, and Larry Zimmerman. We'd always pile in Doug's truck and go to the tournament basketball games, and I'm really going to miss that this year.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got to go with all those guys a few years back when Dragons played down the Beach Ball Classic down in Myrtle Beach, and we had an absolute
I bet you had a
positive blast down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Well, both teams down in the end zones with their bands playing the alma mater. I'll tell you, that's a class group out there, the Buckeye Trail Warriors.
Yes, it
I know
is.
they come up on the short end of the scoreboard, but they played hard. Had a good season. They lost some tough ball games, but they're a well-coached ball club, and they played hard.
Well, I want to
And-
wish them and all their fans a safe ride home because they've got
Yes.
3 hours.
Yes,
And probably on a bus, it's going to be longer.
right.
So
And
you folks be careful going home.
yes, and as we told some other people, you can take Route 7 north. It is open where they've got construction on the road, and that'll save you from going out in the country there at Crown City. So you folks have a safe trip home. Coach, I don't know. I think it's going to wrap it up for us. The Dragons, again, 47-0 victors over the Buckeye Trail Warriors. And they'll be back here next Friday night, playoff game number 2, on their quest in the state playoffs of Division 6. I'm Jack Harris along with Dave Carroll saying good night, everyone.
Good night, folks.